The Chiefs and the Raiders. The Chiefs beat the Raiders all the time. Patrick Mahomes' record against division rivals was obscene entering the game, 35-6. The Raiders lately, they had lost 7 in a row in the division. This all added up to a splattering. It was still far worse than anyone would have imagined.
Yeah.
31-0 was the final score. The stats across the board were beyond embarrassing.
It's crazy
for the Raiders. 3 first downs and 95 yards of offense. I can't recall a gap like that. 434 by the Chiefs and 95 by the Raiders. 42 minutes of possession.
30 first downs to 3. I don't feel like I've ever seen
and
that.
Mahomes didn't play the fourth quarter.
It was the biggest ass whooping, sorry Manchester, all right, of the year in the NFL. Like you said, it was they raised the white flag or threw in the white towel, whatever the hell you want to call it. I mean, they took their foot off the gas pedal late in the third quarter, like you're saying. I mean, it was incredible. The Chiefs have got it going. All right, the AFC effed around, and now they found out, and here's the Chiefs.
I think last weekend, between beating the Lions and then watching the Bills lose, it's like, okay,
they realized
you had your chance.
They got a spot here.
Here we go.
They do, and of course we got some new teams on the block a little bit, but the big thing to me with the Kansas City Chiefs is they've become elite at the quick passing game the last 3 to 4 weeks. They become elite at it. Mahomes is getting the ball out of his hands quicker than anybody in the sport, and because of that and what it's doing, teams are like, oh, man, we can't let them throw for 6 here and 8 here and 9 here and 10 here. And then, of course, what happens is you play a little more aggressive on defense, and then some big plays kind of turn up for you. Okay, they're playing aggressive. Let's maybe throw the ball down the field now. They're trying to take away the short passing game. So incredible that way. And, I mean, wow. They just looked like they were like, hey, we got Rashee Rice back. Watch out. You're screwed today because we got everything we want in our offense available. And this is what they've been telling everybody behind the scenes to start the year, that watch out for us. Our offense is going to be different than what you saw the last 2 years where we were a little bit more of a defensive football team. They came into this year, I think, expecting their offense to be explosive. They had to weather the storm with some injuries, and we're seeing it start to take off, Mike.
It's the first time Rashee Rice played since week 4 of last year when he suffered the knee injury after a turnover in a friendly fire collision with Patrick Mahomes. Rashee Rice really came on late in his rookie year, and I talked to someone after the whole street racing thing happened, and we're not going to forget that it occurred. People are like, oh, make an excuse. I mean, no, he's back now. He's served his suspension. He has his guilty plea.
Yeah.
He's in the process of paying his debt to society because he's on probation for 5 years, and he's got to serve 30 days in jail at some point over the next 5 years. But they love this kid as a rookie. He picked up the offense faster than Tyreek Hill did. Tyreek Hill, his first season, was basically a special teams guy.
Yeah, right.
They love what he can do, and for the first time ever, they had Rice, Hollywood Brown, and Xavier Worthy in the lineup together in the regular season. So you see the lift that it gave. The 2 touchdowns scored by Rashee Rice. The absolute obliteration. Remember, it was Christmas Day 2 years ago that the Raiders went in there and beat the Chiefs. Now, that seemed to be the springboard for everything that came after that.
Right.
But I think that where the Chiefs are right now, and it's a long way to go. It's a long season. It's only in the middle of October, I know. But when you look at what they have coming up, they've got the Commanders next Monday night.
Right. Commanders are a beat-up team.
Then they've got the Bills week 9, and then they have their bye. And, man, they're at the Broncos week 11. They got the Colts week 12. And then, boom, it'll be Thanksgiving.
So it's going to play
Think
itself
about that
out.
Chiefs-Cowboys Thanksgiving game. I said the day that schedule was announced and we found out it was going to be that game in that spot, that's going to be the most watched regular season game of all time.
I think it might be.
And the fact
because
that
the Cowboys are fun to watch.
The fact that the Cowboys are fun to watch.
Right.
And they're hard to beat at home.
Right.
And the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Right.
That is going to be a tremendous number, I think bigger than what I would have even thought going into the season. And it's all pointing that way. And yeah, we started throwing dirt on the Chiefs, and because here's the thing, as we get towards single elimination football, they're the one team that has the institutional experience that they're not going to freak out. Right. And they're clearly going to be in the playoffs. There was a point early in the season where it was like, they may not make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.